Cyberweekend drops today. Can't wait for those sweet Cyberweekend deals. Yes, including the Selector, which is a bit of a bone of contention. Abyss 2.0 coming to a contest near you. Well, we'll have a little look into that one. Shuri dupe from arena issue where players aren't able to get the dupe. What the heck's going on with it? And Alliance quest is down. We find out why. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of the MCN. This is your Friday edition of the MCN. Make sure to do the usual, hit the like button, subscribe with post notifications on all. We got lots of videos coming out later on about the Cyber Weekend deals. Before I take a little bit of a break over the weekend, because, you know, I just want to make sure I'm back in a bit more working order next week, as next week is going to be my comeback week. Especially because resting my throat and resting in general over the weekend may be a bit more better and advantageous. But I definitely want to cover Cyber Weekend deals as soon as they drop. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And maybe a podcast on Sunday. I'll just have to see how I feel. But we kick off the show with cancelling Alliance Quest. Like, why is the AQ cancelled? I'm sure a lot of people ping me, DM me and stuff like that about that. Let's face it, did you really expect stuff to run smoothly in MCOC? No. It's more commonly unlikely that things run smoothly. And it looks like there is an issue. There's several issues that are going on at the moment. Whether or not there's AQ prestige not being affected by relics, which is you know, it affects those that want to whale out on those relics and bump up the prestige. It affects the AQ. But look, at the moment we got this. Due to issues affecting Alliance quests that are preventing alliances from progressing through choice nodes and some issues with choice node buffs, we'll be cancelling the current series of AQ Alliance quests. To make sure this is up to you, to make this up to you. By the way, I've got COVID brain, and anytime I kind of read stuff, I'm not reading it properly. We'll grant, it could be quite funny by the end of it, me going blah 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 blah. It's a common thing at the moment. We will grant alliances the new season 10 rank rewards and peak milestones equal to their placement in the previous series. Which, take it as you want. You're getting free stuff. Thumbs up. Would it be what you expected? Don't know. For our alliance, we've been running lesser AQ maps, and we'll more than likely get something better as a result of like doing very little, especially compared with like how we were finishing in the last, say, 2 cycles. So it can be seen as a good thing. For others, it can be seen like, oh well, we decided to take a break last week. This means that we're going to get terrible rewards. So, no, it just is what it is. You have to come back stronger, sadly. It's kabam. Granting these rewards will take some time, but we hope to get them to players at the end of next week. Nice. You must remain in your current alliance to receive these rewards. Maybe not so nice, because I'm sure a lot of players will be interested in like what they're doing next, especially running into the end of the year. We got the kudo system, haven't we? The kudo system for a December event. We'll also refund Alliance Quest tickets that may have been spent in the current quest. Good. And we apologise for inconvenience and thank you for your patience. Well, I'm a MCOC player. I am not patient. But look, you know, it's scuffed. First time season 10 rolls in. We'll have to see how it progresses on with the following week. So, no AQ. So, chill out. I mean, good for me because I can't, like, I'm not going to say I can't be bothered to play at the moment. I'm finding it difficult to play at the moment. But I'm sure that'll improve. Next up, in Cyber Weekend Selector. Now, if you saw my video as well as the official video inside the contest, you'll know that there are some things that are already kind of confirmed. We said in the title it was revealed, and it is revealed. Some people thought that I was, and I don't think I referred to it as leaks, because it wasn't leaks, it was revealed, because these are officially from Marvel Contest of Champions. I think that's why I titled it Revealed. And because you can't leak your own stuff. In any case, there's the Paragon related rewards offers were seen in inside the contest, and you can see that there's relic shards, relic alloys. That looks like a higher rarity one there. 6-star Nexus, tier 3 alpha, tier 6 basic, all those particular things. There is a Selector right at the end, which was pointed out by player in one of these. Where is it? There. So you can see there's a Selector, and that there looks like it's a tier 5 CC. No, tier 6 CC, because it looks the same kind of like globules right there as a tier 6 basic. It's the same with the with that one there. It could be tier 5 CC, but I want to say that looks like a tier 6 CC in some sort of way. A fragment of it, not a full one, because if it was a full one, it looked like that, wouldn't it? Or that was probably a better example kind of there. But it's got exactly the same, similar globules with that one. And also, yeah, like it could be, well, it could be anything really. I could be completely wrong with it, but yeah, like the Selector is going to be important for players as to like what Selector it's going to be. Is it going to be a 2021 one? What is it going to be? Because like for a lot of players, they want to see some good stuff from it, and especially if we go back to look at July 4th deals and the extent of what you got from the July 4th deals from a Selector standpoint, which if we just bring that up for the July 4th deals, that did we get a Selector in some sort of way? Yes, we did. We got a Nexus. Yeah, we got a Nexus Selector. So we got for 10,000 units a 2021 one and a 2021. So there was one of each. So whether or not Kabam are gonna give those particular things this time, we don't know. Like, it's guesswork. Later on today, we find out the truth and we find out what's going down, and I'll be able to dissect them and kind of give you some thoughts on those particular things. Now let's move on to a quick story about Shuri in Arena, and in particular the 3-star and 4-star in arenas. Neither of them got duped. Now I've seen this in 2 threads at the moment, and I'm sure that people are somewhat interested in Shuri. Maybe they're using synergies, or maybe that they want the 3-star, the 4-star version. So someone said I just collected the milestone that gives a 4-star Shuri, and it should have awakened the 4-star Shuri I got from Arena in our first round. So that gives you an idea that someone did it first and then went to do it a second time, and then the dupe did not work. Even like showcasing that they're saying they had it, and then it's case they didn't get the dupe. That's it in a nutshell. Some people saying about the 4-star unable to dupe. So it looks like there is somewhat of a problem with this. And Kabam Porthos saying, thank you very much for clarifying the specifics. I've went ahead and alerted the rest of the team to your concerns. We can work through blah 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 blah. No update as of now. And someone said I had to use Waken for her after completing the milestone twice, but never mind. I don't know if that I don't know what that means. It's kind of, I don't know if that's the correct English to kind of like say that. But in any case, it's a bug. Right, let's get to the point. It's a bug at the moment. It's been alerted to Kabam, as Porthos says, and Kabam's a bit follows up with, hey there, the team is looking into this and working on a fix. That was as of the 23rd of November, but it looks like as of yesterday, a fix had not been worked in there. But very early stages, and Kabam have got a lot of stuff to get worked on. Battlegrounds being one of them, as well as other things when it comes to relics. Yeah, there's a lot of work Kabam have to get actioned at the moment. Now let's move on and talk about endgame content. Endgame content being your likes of your Grandmaster Gauntlets, your Abyss of Legends. That's really it. There's not really anything that's kind of like endgame to focus on, and that's not necessarily a good thing, but not necessarily a bad thing at the same time. We've got Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds is still a mode that's been worked on, but yeah, a lot of questions still about where there's going to be some extra kind of like super spicy rewards, or a piece of content that infuriates you and you have to spend exponential amounts of units, revives, health potions and stuff like that, similar to Abyss of Legends. Something I've still got 100%, but in all actuality, the need, want and like desire to do it based on the rewards you take back is now, well, not really there. It makes more sense for me to return back to that when I've got rank 5, 6 stars or other stuff and I'm looking to just smash through it, and that I wouldn't waste my time with it unless I was kind of like, okay, well, let's do like a metric buck ton of damage, or just plow through with a rank 5 Hercules. Either way, like there's going to be decisions to whatever you're doing in game, whatever you want to do with your time invested. 'Cause time is more important than anything else in MCOC. But here's the thing, where is that endgame content coming in? Is it going to be a Gauntlet 2? Is it going to be Abyss 2? You know, those questions. To be honest, I don't think they'll call it like Gauntlet 2 or Abyss 2. I think they'll just be called a Next of Legends and stuff like that. Especially with Act 8.2 being going into beta next month, I don't see any kind of like any of that around the horizon. But definitely the question being, I think it's to the original post. With new champions made to ramp ups, Shuri and now Relics, is there any new content coming first quarter of 2023 where these champs feature can really stretch their legs? And then the answer is yes. Yes, there is. And then his response is like, well, we're waiting. And Caban Mike says, okay. That is honestly, like, I love that. I love the kind of like, that's Sassy Mike back on the forums. And I don't think it kind of like in a derogatory way. I think it's, I just love when Sassy Mike's back on that particular thing. Like, you know, we gotta wait. Say they were like, he said stuff about Jessica Jones. Turns out, oh, by the way, oh, it's coming in next month. So it's always very funny to kind of like see these things with what we've got, and I think it's going to be something that replaces like the likes of Eternity of Pain. Eternity of Pain, for as a lot of you know, is coming to an end. This, I think, is Eternity of Pain 4 Electric Boogaloo. No, this is Eternity of Pain 4, but I think it's the final one. Don't quote me on that one. I think I got my numbers right on that one. This is the fourth kind of like spin of it. So this is the fourth gauntlet. And I think this is it. And the rewards payout will be in the next nearly 3 weeks from now. Under 3 weeks. So we'll look out for that one. Yeah, and then it's done. So we need something, I think, to get people's interest, especially over the festive period. Maybe it's the case we've got to wait earlier into next year for that. But we've got a lot of events still drop. And next week we'll learn more about what's happening in December. So, you know, fingers crossed for something good. That's not fingers crossed, that's okay. Fingers crossed. COVID brain, ladies and gentlemen. COVID brain. And there we go. That has been the show for Friday. I do want to make Cyber Weekend related videos, so that's going to be the next thing I'm going to do today. There may not be an upload on Sunday. It may be a podcast. I don't know, because I'll have to record for an hour, and recording, you know, raw for about, you know, 16 to 20 minutes is enough, and then I'll just kind of like honey lemon, kind of like sort my throat out, and then it's a case I can come back and record some more. So yeah, like look out for content, but mainly look out for content starting as of next week, and I can start working on stuff that I want to do, like Relics Explained, top 10 tips for Relics, blah 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 blah, and stuff like that. So Cyber Weekend stuff most important at the moment. And yeah, I'll see you later on for more content. Thanks for supporting. Thanks also to those that support as a YouTube member and as a Patreon. You're on screen right now. Also, there's support on twitch.tv/RichTheMan live. It is Black Friday, so if you do have an Amazon Prime account and you're getting some stuff, think about giving a free sub to a Twitch streamer. It doesn't have to be me, but it would massively help me out as a creator if you can help support the channel on Twitch. Hopefully live streaming as of next week. But yeah, renew your primes with the channel. Thank you very much. And yeah, look forward to seeing you all very soon. I'll see you in the upcoming videos later on today about Cyber Weekend. So yeah, cheers everybody. Have a good day. Bye-bye for now.